course, we did try and promise you what we've just been able to deliver. So there he is. This is Hosana, and he's taking a nice little nap. Apparently he's got a kill up in this tree. I'm not sure what. I think it's an impala, but we haven't seen it yet. But he is just flat out in this marula tree. So luckily we were able to get him before the end of the show. I'm very happy to have been able to do that for you. And look at that, look how he's flat out. It's a nice cool day for him to be moving around. But I think with him having made a kill, there's more reason for him to have a snooze. And why wouldn't you? In a lovely branch like that. It's absolutely comfortable. He looks like he's making me want to have a snooze now. Look at that colours, eh? Rosettes. He's flat out. Sure. Wow. What more could you ask for at the end of the show, huh? So all you Hosana fans out there, I hope this has given you a little bit. Nancy, comment from Nancy, loving to watch a leopard sleeping in a tree. Well, I'm glad I could bring that one for you, Nancy. I do too. It's one of those primal poses of leopard, just taking up the lying pose. It's always those trees that we look out for, which have got perfect little positions for leopard to be lying in, such as this. So when I drive around, I do keep an eye up in the trees as well, just to see if the leopards are lying up like that, especially when it's very hot. Obviously they would be dragging their prey up into the tree to get it out of the reach of hyena and lions and animals like that aren't as adept of climbing trees as leopards are. Obviously hyena can't climb trees. They will circle around the bottom and hope that maybe some of the meat will drop down. Lions can climb trees. It's a fallacy that they can't. They're just not very good at it. Generally going up they're fine. It's coming down that normally is a problem. They generally just fall. Not as well adept at it as leopards are. But it's incredible how the leopards can drag massive weights up a tree. I did see, I think it was recently in the Mara, where you guys would have seen one of the leopards had taken a whole young giraffe up the tree. It's absolutely amazing. Stephanie, question from Stephanie. How far is Hosana up in the tree? Is he safe from lions? He is definitely high enough up in that tree to be safe from lions, unless they are quite good climbers. But he's probably at about 4.5 to 5 meters off the ground. So he's well clear of even a giraffe's head. A giraffe's head would probably be just underneath that thick branch that he's lying on, that trunk, and that would be a big male giraffe. So yeah, we're looking at about 5 meters, maybe just over 5 meters. But as I say, this is a marula tree, so potentially a lion could be able to get up there. But all right. Okay, while we sit here watching Hosana take a nap, let's just cut back to Tristan, who's got a scene of carnage and destruction. Are we looking? Folks, excuse me, we're just allowing some people through on the road. So we've just moved forward a little bit, just to give them a gap that they can pass us. And Hosana is sort of just moved his head a little bit. He nearly fell off the branch a minute ago, and he had to reposition himself. So it's quite interesting. But he's still on the branch, so quite happy he's still there. Didn't get a rude awakening. There we go. Still in that sleeping pose. Absolutely relaxed. Couldn't be more relaxed than that. And we've actually started to get some rain coming down again. So it seems it's not the end of it. We really do need it, so we shouldn't complain. It's been very dry and hot, so it's nice to get a little bit of rain. You know, it's not always the best when you're out on game drive. It's not always comfortable, but I can see here where there's an impala just on the right. I don't know if you can see its legs sticking out there, Seb. And underneath, so if you go from the bottom fork, there he flicks his head a bit. So this other thick branch that's off on the right, if you go right up, there's another fork. The impala's stuck in there. I wonder if I move...
I don't think I know what you're saying.
I wonder if I move forward a little bit and you'll be able to see the...
I think the roof might be...
The impala as well.
The roof
right.
is in the way.
Doesn't matter. We'll sit here. We're quite good there. Seb's just trying to locate the kill. The roof is in the way, unfortunately, with the rain coming down. It's important for us to protect all the gear. So sorry about that, but at least we've got Hosana. But it is confirmed there is an impala in the tree with him. He must have dragged that up. So he's on the opposite side of the tree to the impala, but he's put that impala nicely up. It's not going anywhere, and he's just off of it. He can obviously go and feed whenever he feels like. He's probably had his fill for now. He's got a nice fat belly, and that's obviously half the reason why he's taking a lovely nap. So, how are we going to live up to this afternoon? We'll have to find some more leopard. Safari Bean, he looks so comfy. I would definitely agree with that. The only thing he seems to do is shift his tail from side to side. He's just changing his body position every now and then, but he's totally comfortable. I mean, it's like a perfect hammock. Leopard are the epitome of relaxed in these kind of positions. It's not a worry in the world. He's probably had a drink this morning. He's made a kill. He's totally content. And it's an adult impala as well. It's not a youngster, so he's set himself up nicely for the next day or so, at least. So he won't need to do too much for the next little while, and he can literally kick back and relax. That lovely coloration there. Hosana is in. And Hosana is absolutely beautiful. This is only the second time I've seen him. Folks, that's it from me. I'd like to say thanks to everybody, and hopefully we'll see you again this afternoon. But for now, we're going to cut over back to the Mara, who's going to continue with the show.